This bill, though, got really big, and it was put together during the transition by the more liberal members of the Congress, to be perfectly honest with you. And I want to work with the new president. This bill is even much more, though, than he asked for. And the House Appropriations Committee piece of it yesterday is about 2/3 of the overall bill. And it's just way too big, and it does many things that are not stimulating. So they shouldn't call this a stimulus bill. Stimulus would mean that immediately the economy will start to react in a positive way because of what the Congress is doing. But the vast majority of this is just social spending. It's a transfer payment from one taxpayer over to other people. 90% of this, according to the Congressional Budget Office, won't even begin until at least 2010, 90% of this, and they've run the numbers. So there would be no economic benefits for at least a year to 90% of this. So what we were trying to do as Republicans yesterday was kind of cut the fat off of this bill, because we want a stimulating effect. This is $550 billion through the Appropriations Committee, $275 billion through the Ways and Means Committee, the tax side. Of the $550 billion, $65 billion is the real positive part of this. That has the most stimulating effect. It's where 2/3 of the jobs will be created, and it includes things like the highway program, the clean water program, the transit program, child care, weatherization, safe drinking water, Head Start, energy programs, capital investment grants, and we went through those yesterday, say those are good, and those are directly related to immediate jobs. Let's do that. That's only $65 billion, though. Todd Tiahrt from Kansas had an amendment to kind of carve all the social redistribution off of this, because what happens when the Congress gets a hold of something like this? We're like a big church building committee, well-intended people, but everybody gets their hands in the mix, and we get together and we make colossal mistakes. Now, Republicans blew it on spending. That's the first thing I want to say, but that doesn't mean that what they're doing now is right. And here we go with almost $1 trillion here, then national health care, then global warming, then a $500 billion transportation bill. And the problem is now, beginning now, the left wing of the Democratic Party is driving this major social spending at a bad time. We're going to end up making the recession longer and deeper, I'm afraid, because this is so large. Instead of using the tax code to incentivize some investments and to create some jobs, they're using this to transfer a lot of wealth. And 11 out of 152 of the appropriations in this bill actually create jobs in the next 12 months. Only 11 out of 152 of the line items in this bill actually create jobs in the next 12 months.